Well, let's move into LinkedIn because that's really part of branding these days. You're an expert, you have hundreds of thousands of followers, you've developed quite the following on it. But most employers and employees still get it wrong. They think of LinkedIn as only a place to get a job. And although it's definitely a place to do that or to announce a promotion, it's so much more. It's a landing page really to tell people about yourself and build your brand. And the platform's focus now is on content, on community, on conversation. So explain to our listeners why it's so important to have this profile and maybe some of the key pieces that you want to make sure are updated.
I was very excited to include a chapter about LinkedIn in my book. I feel like a lot of career books, or none that I've seen, include something about LinkedIn. And I feel like LinkedIn is such an important part of the conversation now. And to your point, it's part of our brand. And it's also the virtual water cooler, our virtual, really the ultimate virtual office, I like to call it. And so it is a really critical part in our presence and creating an unforgettable presence and helping to own that personal brand story and the reputation that we have. And so, yes, LinkedIn, of course, is wonderful for jobs, but there's so much more you can do on the platform. I have met so many friends, so many partners, clients, just like a wealth of people. I have been thinking about this more and more this year. I just keep meeting more and more interesting people. And I am like, how is this? This is just amazing, right? Like I never would have had an opportunity to connect with these people in the past before LinkedIn. And so it's great for networking, for building your network, building those relationships, and it's also really a key piece in establishing your brand and showing your areas of expertise. And just because you're on LinkedIn while you have a job, it doesn't mean that you're leaving that job. I actually think that LinkedIn is very powerful to help you enhance your presence and enhance your visibility within an organization. And I'll give an example of this. When I was at Prezi, I started doing that public speaking, right? And getting more comfortable out there. And they saw me posting on LinkedIn. They saw that I was doing speaking engagements. And one day, my coworker, she was supposed to do this media roundtable with Zoom because we were partnering with Zoom on something. And I think he was maybe on vacation or maybe out sick. And they turned to me, they're like, Lorraine, can you step in? Like, we've seen you on LinkedIn. Like, we know you're okay, like, kind of putting yourself out there and speaking. And it was such a wonderful opportunity. And funnily enough, last year I was able to work with one of those people. Now as a solopreneur, doing consulting work for him. Had met him at the round table while I was at Prezi. It just goes to show that you can meet someone, you get these really great opportunities, and you don't know what's going to happen down the line, but it also can pay dividends even in the future.